Good Trouble Association is a nonprofit organization, and our mission is to provide scholarships to minority children who struggled in the traditional education environment and want the opportunity to attend an accredited Montessori school. My son struggled off and on since he was 3, and he just would get distracted. He kept getting into trouble, and we tried many different things, and ultimately after a couple different schools, I was just told, your son has a behavior problem, and if you can't see it, then we can't help you. After we discovered Montessori, he just blossomed. I got my son back. His behavior changed. He stopped getting into trouble all the time. He felt more confident. He was bursting with information every time I went to go pick him up. He still does. He's happy, so I'm happy. How do you feel in your new school?
I feel really, really good.
Yeah?
And there's more friends to play with.
Mm-hmm. And how did you feel in your old school?
Bad.
Yeah.
Very, very bad.
Why did you feel bad?
Because I got in trouble a lot. I
Couldn't see.
didn't want to get suspended.
Oh, okay. Now what if you're bored with one lesson?
I choose another one that I'm happy with.
Oh, that's great.
Because you can choose a lot of lessons.
I just felt thankful that I had found a place not only where he felt engaged and accepted and encouraged, but that I had the capability to make it work financially. I thought of how many people out there are experiencing the same things that we were and don't have the resources to be able to provide that environment for their children. So I just wanted to find a way to give back.
The main difference between Montessori education and traditional education is the entire philosophy of Montessori education is based on scientific observation. It's probably one of the only educations out there that is scientific in scope. Maria Montessori observed children and developed the education based on their different planes of development as to how children learn best. When you become a Montessori teacher, it's almost like a philosophy degree, and it kind of transforms the way you see children, and you see them for all of their values and all of their ability, rather than what do I need to teach them at what age. We are thinking of not only just their academic needs, but their emotional needs, their spiritual needs, and we plan for them individually. I mean, truly, we follow them. A lot of times it's somewhat strategic. We can see where their interests are, and we know what we need to get to them academically. And if we can do it based on their interests, then they feel like they're very powerful in their education. We put children in a 3-year age span. Because of this, teachers get to know children and families really well. And also the younger children get the expertise of the older children, and the older children get to be leaders. And that is something that, not all children ever get in a traditional school.
The goal of this scholarship is to provide a total of $45,000, which would cover 3 years of education at an accredited Montessori school and include tuition, any fees, supplies, and a transportation stipend if the family needed it. Some of the basic qualifications are being a minority child between the ages of 3 and 10, and demonstrating a financial need. And then the child and family would then just go through a very simple interview process, and the award recipient will be selected.
Going into college, I was able to kind of value that worldly perspective that Montessori gives you, and then that I carried with me through high school. So I think for me, it was definitely a big combination. But just like following my passions and things like that, I think that I definitely got from Montessori.
Definitely Montessori, the love of learning, the engagement with professors, the engagement with your peers, all of that, and the love and the trying the new classes, even though I've never heard of the concepts before, all came from Montessori. And obviously the love of learning came through high school, which prepared me for college, but I, without a doubt, would not be where I am studying what I am without Montessori.
The thing I miss most about GMS was really that everyone knew everyone, and the other thing that fosters that also is like the work cycle. You know, in the mornings, everyone is kind of doing their own thing, and that is just such an environment of closeness and just all around. When you're with people who are also wanting to work all the time, who are wanting to really just learn in a learning environment, it makes things much easier for me to learn.
Like a lot of my memories are from the middle school and the freedom I had there. Like I was able to pretty much like almost run a mini business in middle school, and I probably would never have like been interested in that if not provided the opportunity. And I just think the all the opportunities Montessori provides, like with the play and stuff, it helps you see yourself in different occupations and stuff like that.
What Good Trouble is hoping to accomplish through our scholarship is to give opportunities to those who are not as fortunate to attend a Montessori school and have the opportunity to get the education they need, but still be able to express themselves. And hopefully it will set them up in life to achieve better things and better themselves.
Please go to our website to apply for a scholarship or make a tax-deductible donation. All donated funds will go directly to the Dominic and Milani Montessori Scholarship. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Good Trouble Association.